We've been getting a lot of requests to update you on what's going on with our friend Wendy and her bees. So today we're going over to her house to get an update.
Hi, welcome back. It's been about 3 months since I last spoke with you. Actually, almost 3 months to the date since I brought home that package of bees. They are doing well, I hope. We'll find out today when we go in. A lot has happened in 3 months. I started with 1 box, the population exploded, and I added a second box, and it continued to grow, so I added my first honey super, which is the lighter blue box on top, and I'll talk about that when we get in there. And then I went in and couldn't find the queen. And you know, you get a bunch of girls together, you're bound to have some drama. About a week later, I went in and there were supersedure cells, which are peanut-shaped cells, and that means that queens are being developed, new queens. I spoke with 3 friends and I got 3 different answers as to what I should be doing, so I went online and got another 100 answers as to what I should be doing, and I decided just to let nature take its course. I mean, the queens know, or the bees know what they're doing in the colony. They do this in the wild, so I just let it go. And a week later I went in, and where there were supersedure cells, it was totally cleaned out and then filled with honey. No more supersedure cells, which meant they had hatched. And the bottom box, where there was brood, was totally emptied out, cleaned out, ready for new eggs to be laid. That's what we're hoping for. So today when we go in, I'm going to be looking for A, if I can spot a new queen, or B, if I see new brood, new larvae, new eggs, that means that there's a new queen present. So what happens with the supersedure cells? There are multiple ones, and the bees raise new queens, multiple queens, and when they hatch, they fight it out, survival of the fittest, and the strongest queen, if the old queen is still there, she will kill the old queen. Once she gets rid of all the other newbie queens, she will go out on her virgin flight, hook up with a bunch of drones, come back and start laying eggs. It takes about a month from the time an egg is laid and reared into a queen, with the queen hatching, getting strong, going out on her virgin flight and finding a bunch of drones and then coming back to lay eggs. And it's been almost a month. So again, hoping that today we have a positive sign. The whole temperament of the hive has been a lot more mellow, so I think they might be queen right. Let's go see what we find. So, this one girl's up there. Oh, sadness. You hear the difference? Okay, so this top box would be honey that I'd keep, and there was nothing going on in here the last time I came in, but there are definitely bees in here. They're really not doing anything. I'm trying to find, oh, here we go. You can see here. They're starting to draw out the comb a little bit. I don't know if you can see how it's lighter white here, and that's the original form. And then this is white beeswax, where they're starting to draw out comb to make honey. So again, not much going on up here because I have a queen excluder that will keep the queen away from the top box of honey that I could take if it gets filled. So I'm going to take this box off and just place it over here and let them sit. This is a queen excluder This helps to keep the queen from going up and laying brood on the top. They don't like that. A piece of mulch in there. And they've been busy with propolis, which is like a glue that they make, making things stick together. I'm going to put this over here in case the queen's in this top one. She won't fall anywhere. Generally, you check the bottom before you check the top frames, but I do want to show you just one of these frames, how full it is of honey and comb. It's really heavy. So there's comb full of honey. It's not capped yet, but you can see the honey in that center spot there. And on this side, you can see that they're capping it. See how it's covered with the white. So that, and this is an outside frame. Generally, they start from the inside and work their way out. So you can imagine the inside frames are probably all capped honey. When you're looking at the hive, it's best to start from the bottom and then work your way up, but I just wanted to show you that. And this is an 8-frame hive, which ends up being about 50 pounds. If I had a 10-frame hive full of honey, it would be even heavier. So I'm going to place that over here on top of the queen excluder and just let that sit. Okay, this is the exciting part. Sorry, girls. Looking for the queen or for eggs. First, I've got to take out one of these outside frames, which should probably be full of honey, I'm guessing. Yeah. Honey, and just to give me some room, I'm going to move this over here. And then slide these frames over. And generally the queen starts in the middle and works her way out. So I'm going to start looking at frame number 5 here. Yay! That was completely clean the last time I came in, meaning there was no queen. All of that brown stuff is capped brood or capped eggs. Oh, yay! I'm queen right, which is pretty awesome. I'm looking, we'll see if we see the queen. She's pretty hard to spot, especially now she won't be marked. But she will be going in bottom first to back out some eggs. I'm wondering if that might be her, but I think that might be her. We'll watch. Let's see. Maybe, maybe not. She just looked like she had backed into a cell. That's why I was thinking maybe it was a queen. Let's watch her. See what happens. Might not be. But just the temperament alone of the bees tells you that they have a queen, because they are really just busy doing their own thing. They could care less about me. And more brood on the other side. Pretty awesome. That is all good news. Well, I don't want to mess with them too much because I'm excited they're doing what they need to be doing. And the last thing I need to do is roll the queen or smush the queen. So I am not even going to look anymore. I saw what I needed to see. Even if I don't know if that was the queen or not, I know that there is fresh brood. Someone's laying something in there, and that's good. Well, honestly, we couldn't have scripted that any better. I'm so happy nature did its thing. One thing I've learned so far about bees is they're going to do their own thing. You're really not controlling them, you're just helping them to survive. But I'm thrilled. I mean, that's just good news that I have a new queen and she's busy and they're laying eggs. Where do we go from here? Right now I have the 3 boxes, the one on top. Above the queen excluder is the honey that I would be able to take, and they're just now starting to draw out that comb. It's mid-July, so usually around here there isn't a real big honey rush until a little bit later, unless you got the early spring one, and obviously I didn't because my bees were new. Anything from that top light blue box on, and I have additional boxes to put on in case they get, really ambitious and make a lot of honey. Anything from there on up I get to keep as honey, but the bottom 2 boxes, that's theirs. That box that I lifted that was extremely heavy and full of honey, that's theirs to make it through the winter. We'll see if I get any honey this year. At this point, I'm not too concerned about that. I'm just excited that they're thriving, and who knows, maybe they'll make it through the winter, I'm hoping, and maybe I'll get lots of honey. But thanks.
Thank you for watching our video. Please call, text, or email for more information, and don't forget to watch our other videos about Montana.